Let me paint a picture for you. You are one of the best athletes in the country. You fill stadiums. The college puts your name everywhere, and people know who you are. You're a household name. But you're not allowed to make any money off of that or other brand deals. That used to be the reality for college athletes. Now, thanks to NIL, things are finally changing. Today, I want to talk to you about why I believe NIL is actually a good thing for college sports and why it makes the games better, not worse. I believe it helps athletes, improves competition, and also makes the overall fan experience that much more exciting. First off, NIL gives athletes the chance to profit from their own name, image, and likeness. If you are putting in the work while balancing school and training to provide one of the most watched sports in the United States, it only makes sense that you should have all the chance to earn something. Schools, coaches, and college conferences each make millions every single year. Of course, the jersey or brand of a school is what's recognizable, but it's the athletes who wore them that made those jerseys famous. They are the assets that drive this nationwide business. Now, athletes can get a small piece of that, and I think that's fair. They aren't asking for a salary from the university, just the freedom to sign endorsement deals, appear in commercials, or sell merchandise tied to their name. Second, NIL is leveling the playing field. In the past, it felt like Alabama won every single football title, and the same 4 teams made the Final Four every year in basketball. There was a tangible burnout from fans, tired of the repetition, and it reflected in TV ratings. But now, recruits are choosing schools where they can stand out and grow their personal brand, not just committing to schools with the most history or media coverage. The University of Colorado football program has been a great example of this. With Coach Deion Sanders and the use of NIL, Colorado skyrocketed from one of the worst teams in the nation to being the most watched team last year. That kind of transformation shows what's possible when talent is given a platform. It's exciting and it's refreshing. Another example is right in our own backyard. BYU basketball received a commitment this last year from the #1 player in the nation, AJ DeBansa. Once thought to be impossible is now a reality. This is great for fans because everyone loves a team with a story. It brings more eyes to the programs and gives smaller schools a real shot at being competitive. And yes, there are of course some challenges that come along with the new parameters. Loyalty is the biggest one that I've seen. There are players that each year transfer in search of a larger NIL offer. This has caused major uproar with fans and created a lot of critics who say college sports are losing their identity. However, if you look at the overall picture, this is just a small percentage, and with a little regulation, it can be solved. And let's be honest, coaches have been doing this for a long time, always leaving a school for a better contract. This has always seemed ironic to me, and I'm glad that the playing field is at least leveling out a little bit. Plus, the NCAA has already started looking into limiting a player's ability to transfer multiple times without consequences, and I'm confident that colleges will support this. Freedom can be good if it's set within the right guardrails. There will probably need to be more rules like this in the future, but that doesn't mean that we should get rid of NIL. These are just growing pains. At the end of the day, it makes college sports more competitive. It gives athletes control over their futures, and it makes things more exciting for fans like us. So whether you're watching a breakout star from a mid-major program or seeing your favorite athlete sign a big shoe deal. It adds a layer of connection between fans and athletes. So instead of fearing or complaining about it, we should be leaning into it. NIL is a good thing for college sports. It makes the games better, the competition tighter, and gives athletes the opportunities that they deserve. Thanks.